Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. So let's get into it. What's going on, you guys? It's be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, okay? And we are here to discuss Kandi Burruss and her brand new show, Kandi in the Game, which I am reviewing, which I have a whole panel dedicated to it, okay? Now, before we get into what we're here to talk about, let's get into the promotions for what's coming, what's to come for Scotty by Nature TV. Let's get into it right about now. All right, all right. Now, those were two of the things that's coming up on the Scotty by Nature TV channel. And first things first is the whether you like it or not panel. Okay, it's our season 3 of our panel, which stars myself, Terrence, Josiah, Ya, Really B, Sakina, and Brandy Chanel. We will be coming back to discuss the Housewives of Atlanta and Basketball Wives. We don't know when Basketball Wives is coming out, but we do know that the Housewives of Atlanta will be returning on May the 1st. So 9 times out of 10, the Whether You Like It or Not season 3 panel will be returning on May the 2nd, because Basketball Wives has not given us no type of release date. All we know is that they're filming again for whatever reason, but we know that Housewives of Atlanta will be back on May 1st. So 9 times out of 10, we'll be back on May 2nd. That's what it's looking like right now. So be on the lookout for that. Next thing up is The Influence, featuring myself and Reggie. It will be a musical show that will run for 10 weeks straight. Okay. And I plan for the show to come out in mid-April. Okay. At the top of April, no later than mid-April, and we should start filming the show sometime this month. We'll be talking about music and nothing but music, and it will be a weekend show that will be dropping probably every Saturday or every Sunday. It just depends on how I feel about it once it's time for it to come out. Okay, so that's The Influence. Okay, next up is Boys Night Out. Okay, now the Boys Night Out getaway vlog will be dropping this Saturday at 8/7 Central. So that would be our first episode of Boys Night Out in almost a month. Yes, indeed. We've been on hiatus ever since the trip. And now the getaway vlog comes out first. But don't you worry, because we will officially be back on March the 6th. And we will be finishing off our second season of Boys Night Out, going into our third. We will be taking like a 2-month hiatus from Boys Night Out. And then we'll be back in the summertime for our third season of Boys Night Out. So be on the lookout for that. And also be on the lookout for Roast the Review tomorrow night at 8/7 Central right here on Scotty by Nature TV. Well, me, Josiah, Terrence, we will be talking about Kandi and the Gang, but 2 weeks from now, we'll be talking about Kandi and the Gang and Love and Marriage Huntsville on every Wednesday night at 8/7 Central right here on Scotty by Nature TV, over there at Giving You the Real Tea, and over there on Josiah's World TV. Be sure to subscribe to all three of us so you can get your weekly fix of roast and review from all three of us. It will be a rotating panel, so be on the lookout for that. Also, I have something else that's coming up on my channel, which is called Who Was Wrong, which will also run for 10 weeks straight. And it will be coming out around the same time as The Influence, okay? So it should be coming out in April. I already know who 2 of my guests will be. I have Gigi with the Juice and I have Melanated Crowns, who gave me this segment in the first place. But then I asked you guys for suggestions on who you guys want to see on Who Was Wrong. I saw a lot of interesting names. I saw Miss Misha. I saw Gigi with the Juice. Well, not Gigi, I already said Gigi with the Juice. I saw Rodney the Voice. I saw Erica De Niro. I saw so many different people. And Miss Misha is someone that I find highly entertaining, and I want to see if she would be willing to do who was wrong. I don't know how to get in contact with Miss Misha at all. I don't know if she got like an Instagram or a Twitter or something for me to get in contact with her, to reach out to her or something like that. But I'm gonna find out. I already got 2 people. I just need 8 more people, and then I'm gonna start reaching out to them sometime this weekend so I can go ahead and get who was wrong up and ready. Okay. Now, with that being said, it's time to get a little bit messy. Okay, that's what it's time for. So, as we already know, that Kandi and the Gang, which is Kandi Burrs' show, it just aired on Sunday for the first time. All right, and this isn't Kandi's first rodeo with spinoffs. She had the Candy Factory. That was her very first spinoff, which was basically a singing competition, and that flopped. Then she had Kandi's Wedding. That was successful, and she had Kandi's Ski Trip. That was also successful. Nobody really tuned in to Candy Coated Nights. Didn't nobody watch that. I didn't even watch it. So, whatever. But we got Kandi and the Gang, which features, Don Juan, the old lady gang, and, all of that other stuff. And, people were wondering what this show would do. Now, we already know that there was a lot of debate about whether or not Portia's show did well or not. Portia's show did not crack 1 million views. It probably got up to 800,000 at the most, but it did not get to 1 million views like I expected it to. Because I definitely expected it to. I mean, we all know that she's the fan favorite. Everybody knows this already. Everybody think that she can carry a show on her own. She had a scandal behind her. I just knew that 1 million people would tune in because her last spinoff, her baby special got over 1 million views. So I felt like this time around she'll get the views, but she didn't. But now we're talking about Kandi, and there's been a lot of comparisons to Kandi's ratings and Portia's ratings, and here we go. The ratings for the very first episode of Kandi and the Gang is a whopping 491,000 viewers. Okay, she did not even crack 500,000 viewers. Okay, so that's not too good. Okay, that ain't too good now. But I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to say that me being Team Kandi, I never expected this show to even do that well. I did not expect it. I definitely didn't expect it to even. I even said I was going to be surprised if it hits 500,000 viewers. I would be very surprised. So this is pretty much on par for what I thought it was going to do. So I'm not surprised at all. But I don't know why I'm not surprised, because my expectations were very low with this. It was very low. I didn't expect it to do too much. Number one, I know with Portia's show, she had the whole Real Housewives of Atlanta monker on her show. If you got your show set if you got your DVR set for the Housewives of Atlanta, it was going to automatically record Portia's show. So that was one thing. Portia had a strong lead in with the Housewives of Potomac. Here, Kandi had the promotion, but that lead in was not good for her. Like when you got a spinoff like that, you got to have a strong ass lead in to go right behind it. And Kandi and the Gang should have been behind the Housewives of Atlanta or Married to Medicine, not behind Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Like, I wouldn't dare put no show like Kandi and the Gang behind the Housewives of Salt Lake City, mainly because of the simple fact that ain't nobody really watching Salt Lake City like that. Their ratings is low themselves, But I mean, at some point they even had more ratings than Portia show, so I really don't know. But I never expected Kandi and the Gang to hit that many views at all. I did not. But it doesn't take away from the fact that the show is actually good. Now, Kandi and the Gang is a good show. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a good show. I love it so much. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it is going to be a good, entertaining show as it continues, but I'm not surprised by these ratings. Yes, I could be a fan of a person and still know what it really is. Everybody thinks that Kandi is boring these days. Kandi does not have the same fanfare as she did at first. At one point in time, Kandi was the fan favorite. Everybody loved Kandi. Everybody supported everything that Kandi did. Now it's not that. Now Portia is the fan favorite and everyone supports everything that Portia does. But what I can say is that neither one of these girls can pull in 1 million viewers by themselves. Now, I looked at Jamie's video on this, and like she said, instead of comparing Portia and Kandi shows, let's compare Kandi shows to what Kandi shows is normally used to doing. And the last two spinoffs that Kandi did was well over 1 million viewers. I think one of them had 2 million viewers at one point in time. So this is most definitely Candy Factory numbers. That's exactly what this is. This is Candy Factory numbers. This is not the type of numbers that she probably was looking for at all. So no, I don't see this being too great. It's not great at all. If you really want me to be real about it, it's not all that good. Like that's not good. Like you got to that's not. It's not good at all. Let's see. So yeah, like just like with Portia's show, I'll call Portia's show a flop because I mean Portia's having a baby did over 1 million views, and then you got this girl here. Her show opens up with 800,000 views and then plummets to like 600,000 views every week. You know what I mean? So it's just like, girl, really? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just feel like it's not a good look, and then the show ain't no good look, and then it's making you look bad as a businesswoman. Like, was it worth it really? That's my whole question. Was it worth it? Is it really worth you doing this? Because it ain't. I feel like it ain't worth it. That's how I feel. I feel it ain't worth it, child. I feel like it ain't worth it. So I don't know, but it ain't. Those ain't no good numbers, and ain't nothing else I can say on that. Them ain't no good numbers, child. I don't know what you got to do with all that promotion you done had. You'd have been everywhere promoting this show and the Housewives of Atlanta. But I do feel like that Salt Lake City was not a good lead-in for a show like Kandi and the Gang. It should have followed something like the Housewives of Atlanta, something like Married to Medicine, something like Housewives of Potomac. Because even Candy's show with Escape did better than this. They had over 1 million views, and I personally feel like they should bring Escape Show back. They never should have just had no one season. It shouldn't have been no special. They should have brought it back. I love Escape, still kicking it. Loved it. Okay. But that's besides the point. Those are the ratings. The show flopped. Okay. Now, Nene, on the other hand, has some things to say about her rating. She was being shady as fuck. So this is what she did. Now, someone said Kandi in the Gang flopped at 69th place. You can win. You can never win when you play dirty. Stay woke. Nene Leaks for what was it? April 22nd, 2019. Nene Leaks, boycott Bravo, boycott all things Comcast, free Nene Leaks. Somebody responded saying, I refuse to watch for many reasons, and I've always believed Nene, she is missed. And then Nene responded with thank you. Nene then said, listen, you already know, with the crybaby emoji. Now, Nene, you are a bitter bitch. You are most definitely a bitter bitch. You every time something happens with a Bravo show or someone from Bravo, you always got something to say all the time. You always, spewing your venom out on somebody. You that mad because you ain't got no show? You that mad because you not on Bravo. You that mad because you are not where you feel like you supposed to be. You're that upset that you want to brain on someone else's parade. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if her show flops or not. She got a check from the Housewives of Atlanta. She got a check as a cast member and executive producer of her own damn show. It can flop all day. And guess what? It's already renewed for 2 more seasons. So it's going to be a multiple season show. Something you've never had. Now you're going to get your ass on some bootleg ass remake of College Hill now. So you got you a job over there. Why is you worried about what's going on over there at Bravo? And see, here's my thing with it. I was over there on Aaron's House of Aaron's live earlier today while I was at work. I even joined a live, because that's my good friend, my little brother, I even joined it live. And I felt like when I saw one of those girls in there live talking all this stuff about how I just feel like Kandi is boring and Nene is way more entertaining, and Bravo knows this. Y'all want to blame everybody for Nene being blackballed except for Nene being blackballed. You know what I mean? Like, y'all not going to hold her accountable for anything. Like, y'all are not going to say that she's wrong for anything. Y'all not going to say that she did the most for anything. Y'all just don't feel like Nene is out of pocket and out of line for anything. Now, granted, I don't know if Bravo is racist, but I do feel like they do treat their white counterparts better than their black ones. Housewives of Atlanta barely ever get a new photo shoot, but Housewives of Beverly Hills get a brand new photo shoot every season. They get a brand new opening. They get brand new everything every season. But the Housewives of Atlanta don't. Same thing goes for the Housewives of Potomac. You know what I mean? So they do treat their whiter shows better than their black ones when their black shows are the ones that's bringing in all the ratings. So there could be a little bit of prejudice there. But my thing is, Nene, you did it the wrong way. You went in public, called them folks racist. Then you went out and said that Andy was on that Kandi. You know what I'm saying? And you think that he would hire you back? You think that any network will hire you back? So my thing with these Nene fans is y'all want to blame everybody but the people you need to blame. And that's just real talk. You need to blame Nene for the way she moved. As entertaining as she is, and as missed as she is on the Housewives of Atlanta, because she is missed. Don't get me wrong, she's missed like a motherfucker. I do miss Nene. No matter how I feel about her, I miss her on the show. It's no doubt about it. It's no secret. I miss her on the show. That's the only OG I take back. But at the end of the day, she did this to herself. She's bitter. She's whack, twisted, don't know how to let shit go. It is what it is. You're gone from Bravo. And why would you want to go back when you said that they racist? Why would you want to go back and work for someone that's on that powder? Why would you want to go back if that's really the case? I don't get it. But Nene fans want to blame everybody for her own mishap. Oh, it's Kandi fault that she ain't got no show. It's Cynthia fault that you giving them so much power. Nene's supposed to be the queen. Why she ain't got no show? She had a spinoff about her wedding, and it did pretty well as well. So she had a spinoff about her wedding. And it was entertaining. But my thing is, why y'all mad at everybody else because Nene ain't got no show? Be mad at Nene. She went about it the wrong damn way, period. Kandi got her show, flopping or not. And my thing is this. Them ratings is a mess, but I'm gonna tell you just like this: if Kim Zolciak can sit up here with her boring ass and have a show about her and her boring ass hillbilly ass family for years at a time, y'all can get over Kandi having her show. Cause her show is damn renewed already for 2 seasons. Portia's show ain't renewed damn yet. She had better ratings than Kandi's show. If we're being honest about it. But yeah, this shit is a flop. However, because Josiah had put in our group message, he was like, Terrence, Scotty, I believe Roasted Review gonna be a little slow at first until we talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm like, let's not worry about that. I think that the people will still tune in to Roasted Review regardless of whether or not Kandi's show is not doing too well in the ratings. I think that Roasted Review would still do pretty good because y'all liked us anyway. So I feel like it'll do pretty good whether or not we're talking about Candace show or not, because we didn't expect it to do what it did the last time. So I told Josiah, don't worry about it. Even if it is a little slow, don't worry, it'll grow. The same way the whether you like it or not panel had to take some time to grow last season. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you guys, it's be your boy Scotty. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video. Click the notification bell so you can be notified when the video drops. Follow me on social media. My Twitter and my IG will be down below. If you want me to follow you back on Instagram, be sure to hit me up in the DMs with the hashtag message Team Scotty, and I would definitely follow you back. With that being said, you guys, your boy's out of here. Until my next video, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace out.